welcome to the Blue Corner. My name is Dennis, and yes, I'm still trying to catch up on my 2025 collection update videos. This time we're gonna be doing my March pickups and catch up on another video. We're getting closer and closer to being up to date. So as usual, let's just go straight into it. Again, start off with the Blu-rays as we normally do. First, I picked up The Lonely Guy, Danish release. Now, there is a site I have started buying quite a few titles from now that some of the other sites have gotten too expensive. So this site does have free shipping if you hit a specific amount. And for whatever reason, I always seems to end up with a Steve Martin movie to hit that specific target to get the free shipping. This movie wasn't on my radar at all, and I don't collect Steve Martin movies, but here we are. So yeah, I picked up Lonely Guy, the Danish release, as I said, and you can't read any of that more than likely. Lonely Guy, bunch of guys that can't get a date to save their life and get way too depressed about it, and especially Charles Grodin. So yeah, now again, I don't collect Steve Martin movies, but I always seem to end up with his movies to get the free shipping, and again, this was a case of that. I don't remember having seen the movie before at all, and while I wouldn't put it in my top 10 Steve Martin movie, I enjoyed it. It was good. My favorite Steve Martin movie is probably still The Jerk. That's just too damn funny. But yeah, The Lonely Guy. Again, Lonely Guy can't get a date to save their lives. I have watched this. I watched this first, and then I went on to Clint Eastwood's Play Misty for Me after this. Two movies that technically I hadn't seen before, as far as I know. So you go from Lonely Guy to a guy that's being stalked by a woman. So that's quite the contrast to one another. So yeah, Lonely Guy. Now, next up, another Steve Martin movie, but one I actually did plan on picking up. I did pick up Bowfinger. Wanted to watch this again, and yeah, you'll see at the end of the video that hasn't happened just yet. Yeah, this is a new Danish release, and as far as I know, first time on Blu-ray here in Denmark. So again, Danish release, Danish text. I'm gonna have to get around to it eventually. Next, Ørkenens Sønner, a Danish stand-up show, or Sons of the Desert, if I have to translate it. Yeah, it is stand-up, stage show, sketches, and if you don't speak Danish, it won't matter to you at all. So, but I have fun with them, and this might be the last time that all the members are still included. So we'll have to see if that's the last one or not. Next, I picked up Vaiana 2. I haven't looked into why they can't use Moana, but Vaiana sounds stupid to me. But I do like the cartoon. Again, I've said it before, we don't get animated movies on 4K here in Denmark, so Blu-ray it is, and I do believe there's a series of numbered or spine numbers I'm collecting that I totally forgot about in other movies or videos rather. So yeah, 1 or 2. The first one, actually quite enjoyed that one. Second one, also really good. First one's better, but I really enjoy the Moana cartoons. There's quite a few newer Disney movies that I don't care all that much for, but I do like the Moana movies. And again, I have a 55-inch TV with Ambilight. The colors on some of these cartoons just pops very well, and Moana is one of those cases. So yeah, I like it. From eBay, I picked up The Kid, one of the few Bruce Willis movies that's actually out on an HD format that I was missing. And now, of course, Disney isn't releasing these exclusive titles anymore, so had to get it before it got completely impossible. So yeah, I enjoyed it. It's not one of his best movies, but it's a sweet little story about. Yeah, well, I guess you can read this one if you haven't seen it before. Hopefully, it's in focus. Bruce Willis meeting his younger self and his older self. Next up, well, again, I have talked about not really picking up too many newer Jackie Chan movies because, well, he doesn't really do as much as he used to. He's getting old, and I don't like the CGI in his movies, and some of his movies does seem a little silly, but I still ended up picking up Panda Plan. Now, what was it? Kung Fu Yoga or whatever? There's another movie he did where there was animals in the movie that was badly CGI'd. That's just no, not for me. Not picking that one up. Now he is making a sequel to this, so apparently it was successfully enough for that. And you can go there if you want to read. Not his worst of his more recent movies, and not his best. So, it was better than A Legend that I picked up in January. I'll say that much. Okay, next, also from Welgo USA. Who gets to own the dojo after the master dies? The son or the top student? Well, I guess you're gonna have to watch 100 Yards to find out. More martial arts. Surprise, surprise. Actually, really enjoyed this one. Like I said, 2 men, a son, and the top student competing over who gets to inherit the martial arts school. This was a fun watch, nonetheless. It's, like I said, not as fast paced as I normally like, but it's a good story and still some good fights. It's about time Andy On gets some recognition. Next, also from Welgo USA, I picked up Eye for an Eye 2, Blind Vengeance. Really enjoyed this one. Actually enjoyed this one more than the first one, and this guy here is one that I'm looking forward to seeing more movies from. He is the little kid in Jet Li's My Father is a Hero from way back when, all grown up now, and I still don't fully know how to pronounce his name. I've seen a couple of different names he's using, so I'm not even gonna try here. But yeah, you can read that if you want to know what it's about. If you like martial arts movies, you check out both this and the first one. I think they are well worth the watch. So yeah, Blind Vengeance. Oh yeah, Eye for an Eye 2, Blind Vengeance. From Shout Studio, I picked up A Chinese Odyssey 1 and 2, starring Stephen Chow. Now, I've never really been into Stephen Chow. I haven't grown up with Stephen Chow movies. I haven't seen that many. I picked up titles with him that's been released over the last couple of years, and that's more than that's technically all of the. Well, Kung Fu Soccer and Kung Fu Hustle, that's the name. Those two, of course, I've seen those, but of all the older ones, um, I'm going in blind pretty much any movie he's done before that. So that was the case on this one too. It is a story that I quite enjoy. Journey to the West. If you know that story, you know what I'm talking about. Sadly, I did not enjoy these two movies. I was looking at the clock so many times watching this. Just, oh, can it be over soon? And there's funny bits here and there, but overall, I didn't really enjoy this all that much. Sadly. So, yeah, Chinese Odyssey. From Eureka, I picked up Shaolin Boxers. Boxers, yeah. More martial arts. Early. When's this from? Does it say? 1974. Even before my time. Still not the era that I prefer. I had an okay time with this one. Fun little competition, martial arts competition movie. Yeah, and of course, alternate hour. It wasn't actually that long either, so it was a rather quick watch. 78 minutes. You don't see many movies today. That's that runtime. Also from Eureka, I picked up The Daredevils Ode to Gallantry double feature. Daredevils. Oh, this is Shaw Brothers. Daredevils, I quite enjoyed, and haven't seen any of these movies before I got this set, so it was a first time watch. Daredevils, really enjoyed that one. Oh, to Gallantry, not that much. So, yeah, it's hit and miss here and there with all these blind buys. And yet, I'm still picking them up. So, yeah. Slipcover, of course. And I really don't like what Eureka is doing with these releases. So, see, you have artwork for one movie, which isn't really artwork. It more looks like what would be on the inside of a release. And then same kind of deal with the other movie on the other side. Yeah. At least it's on one disc. But what are they gonna do when the slipcover sells out? I would hate. Well, technically, there's not that many. Well, this is a UK release, so I guess you could go into HMV and find it. But if you go into HMV, find this sitting on the shelf. Let's just put that one in there again. Sitting on the shelf like that. Well, I guess that technically there is. Yeah, there is the spine. You can see there's two movies. But looking at this, you don't know there's two movies in the set. Not even from the back. It's just... Yeah, that's my biggest complaint about Eureka. I don't like all these combo sets and what they do with the artwork. I love supporting labels like Eureka. I pick up a lot of Eureka titles. I just don't like those combo sets and the artwork. I'm gonna have to censor this a little bit. From 88 Films, more Shaw Brothers. 88 Asia Collection number 43. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. An amorous woman of Tang Dynasty, something like that. Very glary artwork, and I can't show the back because there's boobs on it. I guess I can do it like that, somewhat, if you want to read. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, that's original artwork apparently. Did watch the trailer before picking this one up. Thought it would be something I would enjoy. Turns out not that much. It's an okay movie. It just didn't turn out to be what I thought it was gonna be. And again, Shaw Brothers, one movie release, I've watched it right away. Unlike my box sets, which you will see here again in a little bit. More Shaw Brothers from 88 Films, Hong Kong, Hong Kong. Number 44. Hold on, let me see. No boobs on that one. Again, the glare. You can read there. More of a drama piece. There is a little kickboxing in it, but that's not really the main focus. These two young people falling in love, trying to be together, and really can't. But yeah, and drama, yeah, not really for me. Shaw Brothers, I just picked it up. More Shaw Brothers, number 46. The Lady is the Boss. Actually, the worst cover of the bunch. Hey, hold on again. Gotta check. Nope, no boobs. Worst cover, a slipcover artwork on these 3 releases in my mind. But the movie, whoo, I quite enjoyed this one. This was a fun watch. Karahu, that is the star of this. She is in quite a few movies that I enjoy, and this is one of them. And just this is 80s artwork, no doubt about it. Yeah, 83. This does look a tad bit silly, funny, and it's pretty easy for me to see that when it's an 80s movie, clearly. And yeah, if you like 80s Hong Kong action, In the Line of Duty, stuff like that, you're more likely gonna. Early Jackie Chan movies too, the Winners and Sinners, stuff like that, you're probably gonna like this one. This was a first time watch, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, Lady is the Boss, fun time, highly recommended. Yeah, almost pick of the month. Yeah, almost. More Shaw Brothers. Oh boy. Shaw Brothers Classics, Volume 6. If you've seen my January collection update video, you saw me picking up Volume 5. Still not having seen a single title of that box set. And guess what? Still haven't seen a single title in this box set either. Like I said, I don't know what it is with these box sets. I don't know if it's the multiple movies that scares me off getting started. I don't know. So, Swordswoman 3, Swordswoman 3, and the 12 gold medallions. Yeah. Let's see, the Black Enforcer and Duel for Gold. Yeah. Finger of Doom, Nacha and the 7 Devils. Nacha. Sure, why not? Shadow Girl and Swordsman at Large. Yeah, I've always been a Golden Harvest guy over Shaw Brothers, so yeah. The Black Tavern and the Young Avenger. Yeah. And Crazy Nuts of Kung Fu. I guess I will have to get around to them eventually. So yeah, Shaw Brothers Classics, Volume 6. So that's it for the Blu-rays. Just 2 single 4K editions this time around. I picked up Night of the Creeps, Scream Factory, upgraded from the Eureka Blu-ray. More 80s classic. Fun time ahead. Really enjoyed this one. And the Eureka, to my surprise, when I picked up the Eureka Blu-ray when that came out, that was actually my first time watching it. So yeah, now of course I have seen it. I have also seen the 4K disc here. And as usual, no alternate artwork. You do get the 4K Blu-ray and special features. Yeah, I really enjoy these 80s movies. They were fun. Why can't we get movies like this nowadays? Yeah, and it came with a slipcover. And then finally, I picked up Deep Blue Sea from Arrow 4K. I had seen it before. I didn't have it in the collection at all, and this was around the time where I was really starting to get into trying to I have to watch the stuff I pick up. If I don't feel like watching it relatively soon, I can't pick it up. Oh, I'm trying to stop myself from picking it up. And I was just, do I want to get Deep Blue Sea? I remember it was a fun time, but not really loving it. And yes, of course, I still ended up getting it. But yeah, I did watch this, and those stuff from the movie I did not remember at all. But I actually had a fun time rewatching this. And I don't know if it's the sequels that I remember more not liking. It could be, but I had fun with this one. So I don't know what I'm gonna do if they out of nowhere decided to put out 2 and 3 on 4K too. So of course you do get a poster. You do get the booklet and alternate artwork on the sleeve. I did not remember the opening scene at all on that raft, but yeah. And the original artwork. So yeah, I had fun with Deep Blue Sea, and as I've said before, I'm an Arrow sucker. So yeah, and art cards. You don't have to twist my arm all that much before I'll pick up an Arrow title, new 4K title, no Blu-ray. And that doesn't bother me at all. So yeah, that's it. That's my March pickup videos or pickups. So let's just go straight into what I've watched. Let's go from the back to the front again. So first, Deep Blue Sea. I have seen the disc. Night of the Creeps. I have seen the disc. Shaw Brothers Classic, Volume 6. Were again 11 movies. I haven't seen one at all. These box sets are really dragging down my monthly scores. So yeah, Lady is the Boss. Seen it, really enjoyed it. It is this or Deep Blue Sea that I'll say is the pickup of the month. This, I almost want to say this. I think I had more fun with this one. But yeah, Lady is the Boss. I have seen it. Hong Kong, Hong Kong. Have seen it. An Amorous Woman of Tang Dynasty. I have seen it. The Daredevils and Ode to Gallantry. Have seen them. Shaolin Boxers. Have seen that one. Chinese Odyssey. Have seen those. Eye for an Eye 2. Have seen that one. 100 Yards. have seen that one. Pendaplane, have seen that one. The Kid, have seen that one. Vaiana 2, have seen that one. Argentina, have seen that one. Bowfinger, haven't seen that one. The Lonely Guy, have seen that one. So yeah, most of what I picked up I've actually watched, except 12 movies. So I will have the scores here next to me and see how well I did. Not a complete 100. Had it not been for the box set, I would have been damn close. So yeah, let's just look at how I'm doing. Not too bad. Could be better. Hopefully I will have caught up by the end of the year. And with that, let's just continue recording the next monthly pickup video. With that, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out.